Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. I really do. And welcome to the Bible, Book by Book. Today is the 302. For the 302, we're going to be reading the tribes settling east of the Jordan. That is Numbers 32. Let us begin. Our Father in heaven, holy is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtor. Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For your kingdom and your glory and your honor is forever and ever. Amen. All right. Before we do that, let's do a quick information reading. Faith is a risk worth taking. As Israel again approached the promised land, two of the 12 tribes made a proposal to Moses. They wanted to settle right where they were, in the verdant pastures east of the Jordan River, rather than entering the promised land. But Moses corrected them. Burned in Moses' mind was the incident that had occurred at Kadesh Barnea 40 years earlier. The Israelites, alarmed by the report of 10 faint-hearted spies who said they would never survive the end of their journey, resolved either to die where they were to return to Egypt's slavery. Only two of Moses' 12 spies saw opportunity in God's command to enter the land and drive out the Canaanites. The lack of faith left Israel wandering in the wilderness for 40 years until all who would have rejected God's promise had died in mining Reuben and God in their history. What's up, man? Moses shamed them into sticking with their brothers as if he would say, "Here we go again. You are just like your forefather," resisting God's opportunity. Fortunately, the two tribes listened to him and compromise was reached. Many people resist taking risks. After all, taking chance can lead to failure, but faith always involves probable delight as well as potential hazard. And the Bible is full of examples of God blessing risk takers who trust in Him. Noah was called to the hard task of building a huge ship in preparation for a flood that would surpass any other in history. His belief in God's instruction meant that his family survived an unprecedented natural disaster. Abraham and Sarah left their home to go to an unknown land, bringing great blessing to their descendants. Elijah was called to a dangerous task, opposing wicked King Ahab and Queen Jezebel. Because of his obedience, the prophets of Baal were destroyed and a rival came to Israel. Jonah attempted to avoid preaching to the despicable Nineveh, but ultimately his message of repentance caused the entire city to respond in faith. Ruth, a widow, joined her mother-in-law in returning to Israel, where Ruth's ethnic heritage would be disadvantage to her, yet she ended up happily marrying. She also became the grandmother of Israel's most famous king, an ancestor of the Messiah. Esther put her life in line to speak before King Ahasuerus. Her boldness saved her people from genocide. Elizabeth and Mary managed pregnancies in awkward situations. Elizabeth gave birth to John the Baptist, and Mary gave birth to Jesus. Peter and Andrew left their family fishing business to follow an unknown leader. As a result of their passions for Jesus, they became leaders of the movement that eventually spread across the Roman Empire. Ananias was prompted to visit chief enemy of the early Christian. Because of Ananias' obedience, Saul, the persecutor, became Paul, the apostle. The choice of this labels of faithful challenges us to look past our own comfort and reach for a greater opportunity. All right, let's read the verse now, the chapter now. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of livestock, and when they saw the land of Jezreel and the land of Gilead, that indeed the region was a place of livestock, the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spoke to Moses, to Eleazar the priest, and to the leader of the congregation, saying, Atorath, Dibon, Jezreel, Nimrah, Eshbon, Elisa, Shidon, Nebo, and Bon, the country which the Lord defeated before the congregation of Israel, is the land for livestock, and your servant have livestock. Therefore they said, If we have found favor in your sight, let this land be given to your servant as a possession. Do not take us over to the Jordan. And Moses said to the children of Gad and the children of Reuben, Shall your brethren go to war while you sit here? Now why will you discourage the heart of the children of Israel from going over to the land which the Lord has given them. Thus your father did when I sent them away from Kadesh Barnea to see the land. For when they went to the valley of Ishor, they saw the land. They discouraged the heart of the children of Israel, so that they do not go into the land which the Lord has given them. So the Lord's anger was arose on that day, and he swore on oath, saying, surely none of them may come into from Egypt. None of them may come up from Egypt from 20 years old and above shall see the land which I swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because they have not wholly followed me, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh, the Kenizzite, and Joshua the son of Nun, for they have wholly followed the Lord. So the Lord's anger was arose against the Israelites, and he made them wander in the wilderness 40 years, until all the generation that had done evil in the sight of the Lord was gone. And look, you have risen in your father's place, and brought the sinful man to increase still more the fierce anger of the Lord against Israel. For if you turn away from following him, you will once again leave them in the wilderness, and you will destroy all these people. Then they came near to him and said, we will build shepherd here for our livestock, and city for our little one. But we ourselves will be armed, ready to go before the children of Israel until we have brought them to their place, and our little ones will dwell in the fortified cities because of the inhabitants of the land. We will not turn to our homes until every one of the children of Israel have received his inheritance. For we will not inherit with them one of the other side of the Jordan and beyond, because our inheritance has fallen to us this eastern side of the Jordan. Then Moses said to them, if you do this thing, you will arm yourself before the Lord for the war, and all your armed men cross over the Jordan until he had driven out his enemy from before him, and the land is subdued before the Lord. Then afterward you may return and be blameless before the Lord and before Israel, and this land shall be your possession before the Lord. But if you not do so, then take note, you have sinned against the Lord, and be sure your sin will find you out. Build cities for your little ones, and fold for your sheep, and do what has proceeded out of your mouth. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben spoke to Moses, saying, your servant will do as my Lord commanded. Our little ones, our wives, our flocks, and all our livestock will be there in the city of Gilead. But your servant will cross over every man armed for war before the Lord to battle, just as my Lord says. So Moses gave command concerning them to Eleazar the priest, to Joshua the sons of Nun, and to the chief, the father of the tribe of the children of Israel. And Moses said to them, if the children of Gad and the children of Reuben cross over the Jordan with you, every man armed for battle before the Lord, and the land is subdued before you, and you shall give them the land of Gilead as possession. But if they do not cross over the arm with you, they shall have possession among you in the land of Canaan. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben answered, yes, as the Lord has said to your servant, so we will do. We'll cross over arm before the Lord until the land of Canaan, but the possession of our inheritance shall remain with us on the side of the Jordan. So Moses gave the children of Gad and the children of Reuben and half of the tribe of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, the kingdom of Shion, king of the Amorites, and the kingdom of Og, king of Bashan, the land of the city within the border of the cities of the surrounding countries. And the children of Gad built Dibon and Hatorah and Orah, Atoth and Sophia and Jasser and Jogabah, Beth Nimrah, Beth Haran, fortified cities, and fold for sheep. And the children of Reuben built Ashbon and Elilah and Kerashim, Nebo and Baal Meon, the name being changed, and Shibna. And they gave other names to the cities which they built. And the children of Mashish, the son of Manasseh, went to Gilead and took it, and disposed the Amorites who were in it. So Moses gave Gilead to Mashish, the son of Manasseh, and he dwelt in it. Also Jair, the son of Manasseh, went and took its small town, and called them Havor Jair. Then Nabal went into Canaan and his village, and he called it Nobah, after his own name. All right, thank you guys for being here. Pray for me, I pray for you. I'll see you next time. Bye.